Welcome to the United States of Tiffany. Our commentary offers a humorous take on wrestling. Please note, we're not bullying or attacking the wrestlers. We're engaging with the choreographed sport and its storylines. Our jokes and observations are about the characters and storylines, not the real people behind them. Tourists and citizens alike, welcome. Enjoy the show, and remember, it's all in good fun.
All right, I'm home. I'm gonna be as quick as possible when it comes to when it comes to NXT. I'm just gonna be like, look, a whole bunch of people won and a bunch of people lost.
Motherfuckers was fighting. Okay, that's all you need to know.
Okay, so Ruka lost. They matched to the Elegance brand. I don't like them hoes, so I don't care. I want Zaria to have her moment, and I really want Soul to have hers. And it seems like that's coming. JC Jane called out Soul Ruka because they had quite the interaction in the Royal Rumble. To be fair, without Soul, JC really wouldn't have had shit going because she looked like, of all the people in the Rumble, she looked like the most generic Power Ranger besides Tiffany Stratton. I don't know if her gear got lost in the mail or she just went simplistic because they called her last minute. But her performance in the Rumble didn't really give much. It didn't. But it is what it is. Anywhoosies. So, we're going to run it through real quick. Tony D'Angelo said that the attacks he's been having is not about revenge, it's about punishment. I said, okay, babe. It took you a month and a half to come out there and tell us that. Right. Izzy Dame had a triple threat match with Lola and Thea Hill, I believe. Was it Thea that she was in the match with? Because I didn't watch that match. I didn't see that one. I missed it.
Izzy, Lola, and Thea.
Okay. And Izzy retained her title.
Kaylani came out there and attacked Lola.
What? Kaylani, what the fuck? What are we doing? Like,
she still had them braids tight in from Rumble, so she's still on her bullshit. Her hair hurt.
Girl, between the way you and Jada operate is so fucking weird. I don't understand it. What is your fixation with Lola? Like, I can understand if she cost you something, but bitch,
Lola was her homegirl.
Nah.
So it's
y'all already done fought. Like, dead ass, you beat her. You beat her twice. One of the times you cheated. Then you beat her a second time. And then Lola beat your ass the last one. Bitch, you even. Find something else to do. Shouldn't you be going after JC Jane with that damn title? I don't understand you hoes. Some of y'all are weird as fuck. You telling me that your main priority is to beat up on Lola Vice when you could be taking that championship from JC Jane? Your priorities are in the toilet, babe. I don't know. I don't understand it. I will never understand it. You're weird. Ugh. Anyways, so Lola got attacked by Kaylani, stupid bitch. Um, like I said, Tony came out there and was talking dumb shit. He said it's not about vengeance, it's about punishment. And I was like, okay.
Right.
Elio, they had a speed tournament match. Elio LaFleur went up against Charlie Dempsey and he beat Charlie Dempsey.
Damn good match.
I'm glad.
Yeah, 10
The
seconds.
Elegance brand was out there and they were wrestling against Zaruka, and per the usual, they pushed Zaria into a soul snatcher and she ended up eating it, and the girls ended up stealing the win. I don't like the way them bitches wrestle. Everybody else say they wrestle great. They're doing amazing things, and I've watched them wrestle. They look like children in that ring, and I don't like it. They do. For whatever reason, Lexus King and them keep building this weird ass stable. I don't know what's going on, and I'm at the point now where I don't even give a shit. Lexus King and Stacks beat Chase, and because of that, Uriah Connors, he left Chase U and went after King and Stacks. He probably gonna join a little rinky dink crew. Let me tell you something, Uriah. I'm gonna be honest with you, baby. If I were to leave so that I can get things done and to be a step out in NXT, following behind Lexus King and Stacks Lorenzo would not be my first action. That sounds like some sucker shit. How you gonna leave one loser to go to another?
They're together because they are losers.
You gonna follow behind a nigga who got to color in his fucking beard every week? This nigga plays color by numbers on his face every week. And you're okay with that. You know what, babe? I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna really hurt your feelings. Your daddy would be disappointed. Your daddy would be disappointed because Finley was a lot of things, but a bitch wasn't one of them. Okay? Your daddy would be disappointed. Look at you. Look at you. A mess. Anyways, so we had that little moment. It's a little pivotal moment. All this lost moment has come around, okay? Like I said, JC was out there talking cash shit, still flanked by two other bitches. I've yet to see that hoe do anything significant without no help on her own. She always got to have somebody by her side, yet they still tout her as being one of the greats. I have yet to see that greatness. Anyway, she calling out Soul, and I, for one, hope Soul takes the title from her. I really do. But something is telling me Soul's going to get this title shot and Zarya is going to cost her the match. Go off, King. Whatever makes you happy. Round this out. Joe Hendry is the new NXT champion. I ain't going to lie. I didn't think that this was going to happen. I thought that they was going to give it back to Ricky. Ricky was going to be running around talking cash shit. And then it was going to go into Stand and Deliver, and Joe Hendry would get it at Stand and Deliver, you know, on the big stage. But apparently they pulled the trigger right now, which makes me wonder what's going on back there. Is Ricky going to get pulled up pretty soon? Is that what's happening? I'm very curious. I'm interested. But I guess we shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I can't make it no plainer. That is pretty much NXT. It's very straight to the point. The interim GM now is Robert Stone. If you haven't heard, you know that Ava decided to not renew her contract, and her final act as general manager was this 7-man ladder match to determine who the new champion would be. And then Ava decided to put in her walking papers. She left. So Robert Stone is your new interim GM. And I have a feeling that the entire landscape of NXT is about to shift and change significantly. You see, Ava's been a face general manager for quite some time. And Robert Stone is many things, but he is very egotistical, very maniacal, and easily manipulated. And I see wild things on the horizon for NXT under Robert Stone's command. But we shall see. Everybody love a little chaos in their lives, so we shall see how this all plays out. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all. Okay, when it comes to NXT. Now I'm gonna ask y'all, do y'all got any questions before I go over to SBC chat? Okay, you got any wrestling related questions you want me to answer? Anything you want to talk about?
Anything.
Right. Boy, I shut this shit down.
Speaking now.
Oh, me and Hyra did we did do the Grammys this week. We talked about it. It's over on the stuff I want to talk about pod.
Jesus.
Y'all can go and look it up, go see it, go listen to it. I think it's up on my YouTube for my beauty and lifestyle page on my YouTube channel. You can go and listen to it over there, or you can go over to Spotify and Apple Podcasts, I believe, and listen to it. But yeah, we talked about the red carpet and we talked about the actual show. Aaliyah said, "Bless you, babe."
Thank you.
And I got another show coming out this week. I have to do I want to do some Black History stuff this month. So we got some stuff coming down the pike. Anyways, what do y'all want to talk about? Because I always do the show, but I don't really ask y'all. I just force y'all to listen to me yell, and then
I can tell you, I'm watching this new trash show, Canada Shore.
not they got another shore show.
Yes, it's so good.
Did I see your message in the chat, Aaliyah, baby? I'm gonna tell you the truth. No, I sometimes I miss everything. I do. Jorge, hello, Jorge. How are you? Hi. I miss everything in the chat, and then because Meta got this stupid summary shit, I don't even get to see what people be saying, even when I scroll up. It's messy as hell. They just give you a summary talking about some so such and such was talking about this, but they move quickly on to that. You be like, well, what did they say?
Okay. What was the details?
Damn, you a shitty AI. Shoot. So did y'all know that Charlotte is giving away a premium seat to WrestleMania? It's on her social media. You can win an opportunity to be flued out. Okay. You could be flued out to WrestleMania 42. All the proceeds are going to go support Scarlett Strong, a close friend and an inspiration to many as she courageously fights brain cancer. But you can win this trip to go see Charlotte. You're going to meet Charlotte. You're going to have really good seats. Okay. This is a cute little thing. You can, let me see what you got to do. I ain't going to do it because I'm not taking my ass to Vegas. I'm not doing that.
Is it all expense paid?
Oh, well, it says meet Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 42. You get to meet the legend Charlotte Flair. You get 2 tickets to Mania. flights and hotel accommodations for you and the guests, and you get a robe and some boots.
Period.
Bitch. Not you get a robe and some boots.
Finna get your money's worth out of this. Okay, I know that's right.
Okay. So the way you enter into the contest, you go to Charlotte's page. I think it's pinned on her page. And you can enter in and you can do a subscription, which will give you 100 entries. You donate $10 a month. If you do $20 a month, you get 500 entries, and it goes up from there. If you do $45 a month, you get 2,000 entries. Okay. So they want you to donate because all that money goes to the brain cancer research, and it's for this really courageous young girl named Scarlett Strong. It says Scarlett's mission is to face her journey with bravery. By sharing her story, she hopes to bring awareness to pediatric brain cancer and remind other families that they are not alone. Through her strength and light, Scarlett inspires hope. That is why Charlotte had that really cool graffiti gear, because that's what Scarlett wanted her to wear. That's what she picked out for her. Which I thought that gear was so fire. Like Scarlett is a little OG over there. All right.
Okay, she know what the
Little
fuck she
sis got
talking about.
that shit. But this is really cool. So if you want to go to Mania and you want to go for free, bitch, uh, they can fly you out there. You get to meet Charlotte, okay, and have a good time.
Pay for your hotel.
Hotel, and you get a
Pay for
robe and
flight.
bits.
You get a robe and
Ugh.
some boots. Okay,
So I'm gonna
what's
put on my robe,
Oh, boots.
okay, and tell the story about how I made it over to
The day I met Charles.
the day you met Charles. That's crazy. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, Charlotte, Charles, can I call you Charles? Charles. I've always knew this moment was gonna come.
Maya Campbell is off them drugs and on the 85 South show down talking about how she's in school right now. She's studying theater and she's taking African American history. I'm so happy for that lady because she was tore up.
Maya Campbell.
Do you remember that show In the House with LL Cool J and Kim Wayans and the dude that played Carlton on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Mm-mm.
It's not that deep of a cut, but
It says
you
she was in
probably wasn't
17
watching
again.
it. But Maya Campbell was known for more than that. She was also in Tyrese's music video. What is it, Sweet Lady? She was beautiful. She's still beautiful now. She's very, very pretty. But she was gorgeous back in the day.
Oh,
Oh my God.
was in she's in
Hold
17
on.
again, the black girl. Well, not the black girl, but the dark skinned girl.
Was she in 17 again?
Yeah, the Tia Tamara one.
Oh.
And that's not saying I love that movie. It's kind of a gay awakening for me.
So it was an OG sitcom. It came out 25 years ago. And if you never saw In the House, it was about an aging football player. He had retired from football. And that was LL Cool J's character. He was living with a roommate, and his roommate was Debbie Allen, and she was recently divorced and had 2 kids. She had a teenage daughter, and she had a younger son. The dark skinned girl is Maya Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Maya Campbell was pretty popular back in the day. We talking, she was video vixen girl. She was very, very pretty. She used to be on Beverly Hills 90210. She was in 17 again. Like he said, she was heavy into modeling. And she was also in Poetic Justice, but she had a really, really small part in Poetic Justice. Super small.
In the thunder and the rain.
And I think Maya Campbell had like I think she was bipolar, or she has something that was very crippling, and it was her mental illness and mental health and the drugs that was messing her up. And when I show y'all this picture, I'm gonna take it down very quickly, but I need y'all to understand how rough it was for her, because she was in them streets, baby. Okay. But I need y'all to see it, because she went from, and I'm saying, like, she was one of the girls. Like, every time you see it, like, I'm telling you, everybody who do that, those 90s fine, the 2000s fine trends, she's always one of those girls in the pictures. Always, because she's beautiful. She always has been. But she just, something something happened after In the House went off, and she went over the deep end. But she finally got herself together, and she really started working on herself, and she got her mental health together, and she really recovered. And I was so glad, because and she's 49 years old. Ugh. And I was so happy for her. But she was known for, like, really the hood classic movies, like South Central, the Trippin' movie, which was like, how can I explain Trippin'? So Trippin' was about this dude named Gregory Reed, and he's supposed to be very suave and debonair, but he was unprepared for life after graduation. He just was obsessed with trying to get his girlfriend back and living his life. The whole point of Trippin' was he would have these really wild fantasies about himself and the girl that he was in love with. And it just was one of those antic style movies where they were trying to find this girl, and he would get himself into a whole bunch of trouble. That's pretty much it. Like, he really wanted to be with Maya Campbell's character. He ends up being with her later on in the movie. But it was just one of those hood classic movies, if that makes sense.
Makes sense to me.
It's a cute movie if you want to watch some OG movies and, like, really know what we was looking at when we was kids. My God, today. And I'm like, I can't believe it's on Tubi. So you can watch it on Tubi. It is definitely on Tubi. Let me see if I can put the picture in here so y'all can see it. So this is a movie. It's called Trippin'. It's not one of my favorite black films, but it's okay. Like I said, it's over there on it's on Tubi. If you want to watch it, you're more than welcome to watch it. She was in a couple of other stuff, but it ain't really nothing to write home about. But yeah, there's your movie lesson for the week. There you go. So we're not talking about nothing in these comments, because I see nothing in these comments. It's very dry. That's rude. You come to houses and don't say nothing. Rude. So rude. Like, how dare you? How dare you? Uh-oh, they bringing back mob wives, bitch. Not mob wives. It says TMZ has reported that the fan love show Mob Wives is preparing to make a big comeback. Uh, it says that Renee Graziano will be leading the show, and Drita doesn't want to be on the show. It says known for her bluntness and ready to be throwing hands. Drita told TMZ she's not interested. Instead, she's locked in for House of Villains and shopping around for a scripted show later this year. Uh, that's hilarious. All right. He said, "I've been playing this Attack on Titan game. You playing Attack on Titan? Oh Lord." He said, "I've been locked in. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday!"
It's great.
Oh, you like the Attack on Titan too?
Hey, I got both of
Baby, you barely play it.
them. Because I beat them already.
Okay, well, this is what I see. Okay, all I see is this and fucking football. So pardon on me for not knowing that you had both of the games. I don't never see you play the bitch. Ever. All I know is NBA 2K and fucking Madden. I don't know that you even have any other games. I don't know that shit exists. But happy birthday, Kira. Happy birthday to you, babe.
Happy birthday to you,
Good
girl.
day. Yeah. I hope you're having a good day. What you get? I want to know. I'm nosy. I took a break from the chapter. I'm sure some Titans gonna appear in this damn book by the time we get to reading it. So your girl Brandy said, "Did y'all see about that news anchor lady's mom that went missing?" I think TMZ said they had got a note from the people that got the mother and asked for a payment. Not they asked for a ransom. Wow.
Oh, yeah, about that.
I know that. Hold on.
I saw that this morning. I was like, wow.
I didn't see that at all. But then again, the only thing that come up on my feed is all the political stuff that's happening. At least like leftist political stuff. Wrestling, nails and hair, and all of the mess that I be sitting down. That's what I be seeing.
Well, it did be so messy, y'all.
It be messy.
Some
It's
shit.
so messy. I've also beaten it twice, but I got an idea for a new character, so I tap back in. See what I'm saying? I'm not reading about no fucking Titans. I'm not doing that. I've been re-downloading a bunch of games I haven't finished and restarting them to finally beat them. So far, I've beaten 2, and no Titans. I told y'all the Wastes are taking more of a body horror route. Boo! I'm just playing. Thank God, because I don't like the Titans. They freak me out. Ugh. That's wild though. Did y'all see Adrian Houghton on the Grammys singing gospel music in Spanish with her husband?
Yeah.
Oh, so I said, go on up there and sing and dance and praise God to the husband you stole from your friend. I ain't lying, she did. She claimed that she didn't steal her. They weren't really close, but y'all was double dating and going out to dinner with them and kicking it with them. Her explanation was that she was friends with Israel. She wasn't friends with the wife.
That's crazy.
If you see a bitch, slap a bitch. That's all I can say about that. Because That's crazy. Chapters 11 through 19 are going to focus on the college trip, and we really finna get into the waste. I hate all of it. I wish you would have just let it be. We can have all these problems in a regular ass world. You had to add this in the backdrop of fucking zombie wasteland. Ugh. It's
He
messy
would be
enough
like
without
77 chapters. I said, "Ooh, you lost me."
that. Don said, "Listen, I already hate reading. Now you making it 70?
I thought it
Oh
was
no.
a cute 20.
I gave you about 3. I gave you about 3.
Okay. He was like, he said, what do you think? Like, give me feedback. I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. Once I go through a book and I go through it, I don't know nothing else. Hey, I got through it. I reacted in real time.
That's why I try to do reading and chill, because everybody don't like reading. So if I read it and get into the characters for you, then you'll be able to understand it better. Which they've been asking me to do it again.
But I may be opted to read it.
And I'm just gonna do it. And we're gonna read some Black history books this month, because you hoes need to learn your goddamn history.
Exactly.
I told him my goal is 45 to 50. Okay, that's not bad. That's not. I read those type of books every day. Although my books are a little bit along the lines of let's just say my books got a lot of fun in it. We'll put it that way. I've been watching a series on Netflix called Heal. What's that about, Kira? Because this is a one and done story. I ain't doing no sequels or prequels. Fair enough. Tiff, are y'all excited for the Michael Jackson movie? I can't wait for it.
That's so cute. Jonathan be doing Jordan's hair.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Lacey. I'm really not interested in the Michael Jackson movie. I don't know what else they could tell us other than like the last couple of years of his life. And for me, I would rather remember Michael Jackson for what he was, which is the great producer, the great performer, and one of the greatest businessmen of all time. Nobody ever talks about how that man moved business wise. He got a master class in how to just take over. So I don't really care to watch the movie. I'm sure it's gonna do well. I'm sure everybody's gonna love it. But me personally, I'm okay. I grew up in an era where we had a lot of things with Michael Jackson. We had the American Dream movie, and I got to see Michael Jackson in his older age and in his prime. I was able to experience that. I don't need to go down memory lane for this movie. I don't need to do that. I really cannot say that because I have a 15-year-old in here who don't know how to mind his business. So I can't say that. I heard of that show. You heard of it, Brandy? Okay, cool. Wrestling. Pumpkin AJ guest starred in it. Pumpkin AJ guest starred in what? In the Heat.
Heels.
The wrestling show. Oh.
I put it on Netflix.
That's what she was talking about. I haven't thought about Heels in a while. I don't like Stephen Amell like that as an actor. So when I see him, oftentimes he always come across very dark and brooding. And I don't be wanting to see that. Like, you're gonna have to have some levels to you. You gotta do something. He just always give emo kid. And it's irritating. So
the white boy struggling with personality.
Yeah, and I don't like that, especially when I'm paying you to give me character. I shouldn't have to coax it out of you. I understand that like the story itself is a little on the I guess you could say the darker, saddy side, but at the same time, he could have personality, and he doesn't. So, I did watch like the first episode of it when it was on Stars. I thought it was okay, And then as the show progressed, it's just seemed like it lost its way a little bit. So I stopped watching it. And if I can, I have a very bad habit of watching something, and if I am able to tell you like the next 5 episodes of it while I'm watching this first episode, I'm immediately checked out. I don't want to watch it because I already know what's gonna happen. And that's not fun. That's not fun. Yo, hope all is well and well is great with everyone. Oh, hey, main event. How you doing? Everything's fine. Thank you for asking. It's about brothers that are taking they're on their father's small wrestling promotion company. I know what you was talking about. It's just I hadn't seen or heard heels in so long that it just out of sight, out of mind, babe. She said there's levels to this shit. It is. When they ended Arrow, they had a celebration, and that makes me laugh. Ugh. Ugh. Is Glow still on Netflix? I don't think Glow is up there. I think they took Glow off Netflix. You don't even got Orange is the New Black up on Netflix no more, as far as I know. I'm surprised the show is still going. It's not. Heels not still going. Heels got canceled on Stars after its 3rd season. Matter of fact, it was the season that CM Punk and AJ Lee appeared on that it got canceled after that. I'm serious. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying that's when they canceled it. I didn't mean it like that. I promise. It could be since it's an original. I don't think it's still up. It's still up. Oh. Well, that's crazy. Anyways. Nicole told me some tea that Grayson Waller and Liv Morgan might be together living their best life. And I said, you know what? Go ahead, Liv Morgan.
It's so hard.
It's only 2 seasons on there. Yeah, they pulled half the seasons. It might as well not be up there. Weirdos. Anyways. In the words of Cody Rhodes, what do you want to talk about? I hear Lizzo getting in trouble again. She on the internet talking shit.
Yeah.
I said
I get what she
Lizzo.
was trying to say, but
Yeah, but it was poorly done.
Yeah, that was the wrong.
It's like, do you think Ghislaine Maxwell was trafficking women the whole time? No, bitch, it was the fact she did it at all. Please think before you talk, ma'am. Please. I cannot keep defending your stupidity.
She was like, you think every party did he had a freak off? Was a freak off? I said, no, no. All the parties ended with a freak off. That's what we saying. It didn't start that way, but they all ended that way.
Hello? I didn't understand the point of the post. I was confused. I'm so confused. I'm like, I cannot.
Controls. I was like, 50 Cent did this himself.
Girl, please shut the fuck up. Please. I cannot keep defending your stupidity. I just can't.
Okay, you just got.
And I love you down.
Why you still coming out here talking?
Like, Melissa, you still got another part of this lawsuit to fight. Shit. These bitches out here saying you done sexually harassed them. And here you come talking about you think Ghislaine was out here trafficking hoes. They gonna be like, you see what she said? You see how she be talking reckless? Bro. Melissa. Get your shit together, Melissa. But that's why I like Tiffany reading my book, because she'll predict stuff, and she is close, but I just know she gonna be gagged. Books are different. I can anticipate a book and still read it. I really can. I enjoy books more. It was my first love in terms of entertainment. I didn't really get into watching TV like a lot until I was I mean, I watched shit like Nick Jr. Like I was a big Nickelodeon kid. I didn't like Disney, and I saw somebody basically say if you was a Nickelodeon kid, it was because you was poor. And I was like, first of all, in order for you to watch Nickelodeon or Disney, you had to have cable. So that wouldn't make me poor. I'm just more selective about my shit. Um, Secondly, I just wasn't a Disney kid. It doesn't mean that Disney had bad shows or TV or like movies or whatever. I just wasn't interested in a lot of the TV shows and cartoons that Disney produced. They had a few. I did like That So Raven. Occasionally I would watch Kim Possible. I wasn't a big Kim Possible fan. And I liked a lot of their original movies. So I watched stuff like Luck of the Irish. I did watch like all of the Air Bud, all of the sequels. It's like 80,000 Air Bud sequels. And then like we watched stuff like Smart House,
My
Xenon.
Date with the President's Daughter.
Yeah, we watched stuff like that. And then a lot of Disney movies actually was in the theater and on DVD. It didn't go to Disney until later on. So it
Mm.
didn't really become like a Disney original TV movie until after it had already been out and been in circulation. So I would be watching Disney movies, just not the ones that Disney Channel produced, if that makes sense. I preferred
Sci-fi.
Nickelodeon. I prefer Nickelodeon in their TV shows. I like stuff like Guts and Legends of the Hidden Temple, and I liked watching. Oh God, what's the other one? The one with the dude who does Unwrap, Jared. What was the TV
Double
show he
Dare.
did? Double Dare. I used to like watching Double Dare, um, and I used to like watching.
Mark Summers.
Yes, Mark Summers was his name. I
It's
used to like
crazy.
watching a lot of.
Disney was camp. Nickelodeon was like raw, and then Cartoon Network was just straight hinged.
Oh, I love Cartoon Network.
Just simply brain rot trash.
Yeah. Hey. Hi. How are you? I loved Cartoon Network. I would sit and just let Cartoon Network sit on my TV, and I would not change the channel for hours. I loved it. Um,
Y'all into Samurai Jack.
Until Samurai Jack came on, and then
I
I'm
said,
like,
yep, time for
ooh,
me to go to bed.
this is a little dark.
Baby, that was late. Thank God for your mama.
But I was just a big, I liked cartoons that I could relate to. So I loved stuff like Hey Arnold. I liked Rugrats. Rugrats was my love language. I used to sit and watch Rugrats all day long. And when we didn't have cable, because I was a project kid, okay, we would fluctuate between having cable and having regular TV. On Saturdays, you would get up and watch TV on Channel 5. So ABC, that's Disney. They gave us Recess. So I watched Disney stuff. We watched Pepper Ann, Recess. What else came on Channel 5 on Saturday, Jared? Do you remember?
February Recess. Shit.
Because I didn't change it to Fox until Batman the Animated Series came out.
Yeah, 'cause it was 2 hours, I believe.
Yeah, Pepper Ann and Recess was only 1 hour. And I don't remember what the other shows was.
But I can't remember what the other show was either.
But it was a block. You used to get up and we would.
No, I'm sorry, it was 5 hours. I'm tripping.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it was.
It came on at 8 o'clock in the
Theme song, 5
morning.
hours of summer. What was
Yeah, it was 5 hours of summer. Because after that, they would play Abbott and Costello all day.
it? Yeah, it literally was from 8 to 12.
Anyways, I used to
Oh,
sit.
sorry, 7 to 12.
Yeah, it was 7 and 12. So I would sit. I would get up and I would watch because Recess and Pepper Ann came on last. So the first couple of hours would be original Disney stuff. That would be Mickey Mouse Club. And you would be, looking at him, with that hot dog shit. Hot dog! That's the kind of shit that would come on in the morning. Right. And then The end we would watch, just original OG stuff. I can't remember. I'm like very curious as to what the lineup was for 5 hours of summer. Once a week lineup. Let me see.
So they're not winning nothing. Great.
So it was Recess, Pepper Red. I thought Doug came on.
Yeah.
Doug, 101 Dalmatians, the series, Hercules, the animated series, Mickey Mouse Works, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Yes, because I used to watch. And then Jungle Cubs. This was from 97 to 2002. And then in 2000, they added shows like The Weekenders, which The Weekenders did come on. House of Mouse. House of Mouse came on early. And then Buzz Lightyear of Star Command was added to that. And it ended in 2002. They stopped doing the 5 hours of summer once a week. I wish they would go back to that because that actually was fun. Anyways, let me go to these comments. This man said, however, I listened to you reading chapter 10, and I kind of don't like that chapter now because the dialogue felt real repetitive. So I made a note to maybe edit that chapter some. If you want me to start over at chapter 10, I will do that. If you want to edit the chapter, it's fine. Hi, how are you? Oh, you loved Airbud? Yeah. Cartoon Network it got everybody together. I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I'm fine. I used to pretend to play Legends of the Hidden Temple in the park with my sister and cousin. I love Legends of the Hidden Temple, and I used to like watching a show called Pop Quiz, I think it was, with the video game setup, AJ.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You remember? That show was funny. It had a black host, and you would play different video games, and in the end, like if you won, you would literally go into the video game, and you would end up having to either try to get around the villain or you had to fight him. Most of the time, you would have to circumvent the villain. Only thing I remember is the opening screen of Samurai Jack. I barely remember the plot. I can't. Huh? Oh, it's in the theme. I don't remember what Samurai Jack was about either. I didn't watch it.
Samurai Jack was going against an evil warlord named Aku.
The warlord named Aku.
Right when Samurai Jack was finna put the finishing blow on Aku, he sent him back in the past. So every episode, it's him in a different time area trying to get rid of Aku, and also trying to get back in his in the past.
His current time.
In his current time, yeah.
I didn't know that. Rugrats was and still is one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows. I love reading Rainbow, and the intro was about see, if you was a PBS kid too, like I said, I was a project kid, so there were things that I could not.
Rainbow, Lamb Chop.
Yeah, Lamb Chops Play Along was my favorite. This is the song that never ends. I love that song. But I mean, there were times where, like you never got. There was times where things were a little rough, so you didn't get to be able to partake in Disney and Nickelodeon. So you had to be a PBS kid. PBS has the Boomafoo. There was what was it? Zoom, the TV show Zoom. You watched then they started the new one with the two brothers. But you had Arthur was a PBS kid.
Arthur just ended not too long ago.
Yeah, it just ended. Mr. Finally, they finally made that nigga gay. I'm like, he been gay the whole time. Shit.
We knew he was gay before.
We knew he was gay.
Before y'all decided to come up with it.
Mr. Ratburn. What is his name? Mr. Ratburn. We knew Mr. Ratburn was gay. Then on 55, because once the 5 hour block ended on ABC, I would watch Batman the Animated Series because that would be the last of Fox's cartoon block. I don't know what else they had on their cartoon block, but I would watch that, and then I would go to 55 because Yu-Gi-Oh was coming on, and I loved Yu-Gi-Oh, and I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh. My mother loved Yu-Gi-Oh and Beast Wars. That was her thing. We watched that. What else did we watch on 55? Pokemon came on 55.
Yeah. Pokemon, Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon came on 55. No.
Yes, it did. I used to watch that shit before I went to go to school.
Baby, Sailor Moon came on Cartoon Network.
It started on 55, baby.
I don't believe that.
I used to watch Sailor Moon
I think you remembering that incorrectly.
Before I went to school.
I watched Sailor Moon before I went to school, and I had cable, and it came on Cartoon Network. It was a part of the Toonami block.
It became a part of the Toonami block, but it used to come on Channel 55 at one point before Cartoon Network.
It did not. I know because I used to watch Woody Woodpecker and Garfield before Garfield and Woody Woodpecker would come on at 5. Sailor Moon came on at 6.
Yeah, that all was on 55.
No, baby, it wasn't. Sailor Moon was on Cartoon Network on the Toonami block. I promise you. It came on right before because the last episode was always Sailor Moon and then it was Inuyasha. Inuyasha would end that Toonami block. I promise you it didn't come on 55. I remember because I used to sit up and I would sometimes when I would I play a little hooky, I pretend to be sick. So I didn't have to fucking go to school. I would lay back down and I would forget. And I'm telling you, it came on 50. It did not come on 55. It came on Cartoon Network. Oh my God, PBS, me and Elmo was best friends. Oh, Barney used to come on PBS too. I used to watch Barney. He was our friend. I watched DuckTales, Smurfs, the Snorkels, and Chip and Dale. I didn't like the Snorkels because I felt like they were rip-offs of Smurfs, and I didn't appreciate that. So and that wasn't my ministry, so I didn't watch that. I did like Chip and Dale's. I like DuckTales, Rescue Rangers. I did like those are Disney shows though. So in order for me to watch them, I had to have cable. And there was just some times where I just didn't. And Francine turned out to be a stud. Did Francine become a stud in Arthur for real? They did write her as a stud when she got to be older in one episode. I remember that.
Oh, Francine.
Funny. Yeah. Gummy Bears was another one. I did not watch Gummy Bears. Gerard did. I didn't watch Gummy Bears. I did not believe Gummy Bears was a TV show. I was like, there ain't no way.
Man was
the nigga put this damn TV show on. I said, I cannot believe this shit. There is a TV show that I like from Disney a lot, and it was Fillmore, the Hall Pass Detective. He told that lady, yeah, that chicken, it was dry, real dry. I was like, damn. And you ain't got to start at chapter 10. We must press on. Oh my gosh. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Oh, shit. I love that show.
That Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. I haven't thought about Ghost Rider in years.
Come on back to back. Ghost Rider will come on first, and then Where's Morris Carmen Sandiego will come on right after that.
Man. Ghost Rider used to be the shit, though.
This ain't my ministry.
That's some old shit right there.
PBS.
Barney is the reason why my favorite color is purple. Oh, that's so cute. Barney. My grandma had me a special Arthur VHS tape by putting me in the Arthur show. And Arthur would say, look, it's Brandy. And we would hang out and play with each other. And I missed that tape. Oh
that's so cute.
That's crazy. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Man, I feel like I really tell my age. Girl, listen. We all old.
Right.
We are all old, child.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah, Gerard gonna be 40 in 2 weeks, child.
Them kids asked me something. They was like, "Do you know about?" I said, I'm too old. Go play with your friends."
Teletubbies was creepy. I didn't watch Teletubbies. And by the
They
time
said them
Teletubbies
motherfuckers
came
like
on,
6 feet.
yeah, they were. By the time Teletubbies came on, I was pretty much I was older, so I didn't watch Teletubbies.
I do not know the nostalgia of watching any of these shows for real.
I used to watch. What else did I watch? I learned about Thundercats from my siblings. That's a very old TV show.
Wow.
It's so old.
I did not buy.
He said, "Y'all remember Dragon Tales?" I love Dragon Tales. And we wished on a dragon scale, and that's what started Dragon Tales. Oh, I used to love that song. I used to hear tearing shit up. Oh, I love
that Magic Rock.
Yes. She said, "I am 43 and happy. Period. Period."
What I have watched is Bob the Builder.
I did not watch Bob the Builder. Max and Ruby. I watched Max and Ruby, but Max used to get on my motherfucking nerves.
And Ruby was a bitch.
Ruby was not a bitch. Max used to do shit like go outside in mud and track it all in the house and then put it on her special dress for her special day. That's the kind of shit he would do. And then when she would yell at him, he want to go in the corner and cry and shit. And what used to piss me off, their grandma left them in the house by themselves. I'm like, where the fuck is your parents?
No, that's what I want. Where did she go?
She would never stay in their house.
That's why
they would always go to her house. But she never stayed in their house. They would always end up going to her house, or she would come by. But she never lived there. And I'm like, how come Franklin and Little Bear got their parents?
Because that motherfucker
y'all are motherless children.
Well, I had a Max. I can't graduate. He pissed me off. He was just drawing on my motherfucking puzzles. Yeah. Tearing tape off the crayons. Taking my stickers off my books. I'm like, why are you doing all that?
I liked Franklin. I loved Little Bear, and I loved watching Blue's Clues. I love Blue's Clues. Steve was my friend.
Where you at, nigga?
You lied, deceitful bastard. Ruby had to be, because where the heck was they mama? That's what I was saying. Clifford the Big Red Dog. I didn't watch Clifford. I read the books as a kid.
Big ass Clifford cover.
Oh, that's cute. I read Clifford as a kid, but I didn't watch the show. I know that when they did the show, Kale voiced the little dog, one of the little dogs on there. Do anybody be watching Paw Patrol? I'll be watching the hell out of that show. I fucking love Paw Patrol.
I used to watch what the fuck was that show? That channel Sprout with my sister when we were younger.
I used to watch Sprout, nigga?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's a show on there called Kipper. He was an English dog. He was a nice, polite dog. Actually, I need to find that.
I know what Kipper is. Kipper was cute.
The pajama longs.
I didn't watch that.
It was a cute little 5-second stuff. It was a clip going around a couple of times. It's like, you don't get any pancakes because everybody want waffles.
Okay, then.
But I want pancakes.
I didn't watch the Back Africans until I found out one of them little kids was named Uniqua. And I said, oh shit.
Oh yeah, baby,
And
I
she
knew that.
definitely looked the
Unika was
part.
black.
She definitely
Austin
looked
was black.
Tyrone. Did they
Tasha
have
was
Tyrone
black.
in there?
Tyrone was mixed.
I didn't watch Backyardigans. So
Tyrone was mixed, child.
He was a mixed stickles. He was Mexican and
I
black.
said,
Mama
and
was
them
black.
Backyardigans used to harmonize their asses off in their songs. I
No,
said,
it's
shit.
a song. It's a song. Because I had the
Castaway?
kids watching it, and she was like, "I want my river back." I heard something completely different.
Ooh, what you hear?
I said, "She want her what?" I thought she said "nigga." I said, "She want her what back?"
That ain't what she said.
I said,
Oh my God.
somebody gotta make that a song.
I used to be sad when it would be time for him to go and would sing goodbye. Oh my God. Brandon, that's so cute.
I had the kids watching Wonder Pets.
Now she was an international super spy.
I
I watched the original Power Rangers. Girl, Power Rangers came on Fox, didn't it?
I think so.
I watched the original Power Rangers. I also watched the second generation of Power Rangers. I watched Power Rangers Police Force. Okay. When they had the fucking because the Hummer trucks was real big that year. Yeah. And all of them niggas had Hummer trucks. And what they did, they had them set up what like Paw Patrol was set up before Paw Patrol came into the picture. So you had one that was the cop, one that was firefighter. They had another one that was like he had a black truck, so he was for SWAT, as they put it. And then they did it for something else. They gave the other people something else.
You had the original Power Rangers.
And this motherfucker's a nurse.
Then from Neo went to Turbo.
It was Turbo because they did the movie for Turbo.
Yeah, then Turbo then went to space.
And then went to space. And then they came back to Earth. They did another iteration.
Jungle Force.
Dino. They had
Dino Thunder. Then you had
Police Force, Samurai, Wizards. The Mystic was the Wizards.
Harry Potter, aka Power Rangers Harry Potter.
Stop it.
Nigga, they had capes and wands, Tiffany.
They was mystics. They were sorcerers and sorcerers.
Power Rangers Harry Potter.
I hate you so much for this. Tyrone was the moose. Pablo was the penguin, and Tanya was the hippo. Damn, Rico, you remember their names? And Austin was the kangaroo. He was the white kid transplant. Hell no.
Austin was the hippo. Tasha, she was the blackest.
I used to think that
she was in charge.
Should have been in charge. This was serious. I can't.
The duck.
I don't know. Oh, I love Dino Force and Jungle Fury. Mystic Force was my favorite one.
Oh, you also talking about Power Rangers.
They talking about Power Rangers.
Yeah, you had the crossover. So about when you had the Alien Rangers will help. I think in Power Rangers in space, you had the Alien Rangers will help them out when they was in space.
Yeah, they did. Power Rangers was a mess.
I remember I was trying to convince my cousin that this girl here was blonde and not
yellow.
Aaliyah
said the duck on Wonder Pets. She was my favorite.
Oh, Ling Ling.
That duck thing, Ling Ling.
It was. It was Ming Ming. Ming Ming the duck.
Bitch, that's crazy. I didn't watch Wonder Pets.
Yeah.
Octavius was very specific about what he watched. He liked stuff like he loved Paw Patrol. He liked Team Umizoomi. And he liked
well, that's more 2000s.
Bubble Guppies.
Wonder Pets was like 2000, late 2000s. I want to say early.
And he liked my nephew wasn't born until like 2010. And by then, I don't even remember Wonder Pets was still on. But I refused to watch the Disney junior shows. I wasn't doing that.
You don't watch Handy Manny? You don't watch
No, I hated Handy Manny. I hated Handy Manny. No, he did not watch that with me. He watched Bubble Guppies, Paw Patrol, Team Umizoomi.
dog, happy new
And
dog.
and he watched oh God, what else did he watch?
I love a
My
hot dog.
nephew was an old soul. He would sit up and watch Golden Girls with me all day. We would sit up and watch Golden Girls. He said, I love Ming Ming. Child, you talk about Miss Thing Thing from that picnic. I'm sorry.
I swear it's Fishy wasn't.
Said Miss, what's her name? Miss Houston when it cake, bitch.
You know I got that name.
Well, I'm going. No, you can't go. Oh God.
That's not even that right there. That's just ridiculous.
He came in the house and he was messing. She was fucking Buster, and she was in there oinking. I said, "You rotten bitch."
Ride the horse. Ride the horse.
He said, "Squeal for me." I said, "I know you fucking lying." He said, "When I was at Drake's and the carryout phone went off, I say, the phone is ringing. I can't. The phone will be right there." Oh wow.
Yeah, I say that to them kids one day. Look, they're like, "What?" I said, "Oh, I'm about to put y'all on. Y'all don't even know. Hold on."
Jim was good too, and they songs were great. Jim and the Hologram. I used to like watching the OG cartoons like Josie and the Pussycats, but sometimes they antics was a little too shallow for me, so I would have to go back to Scooby Doo.
Just said, bitch, y'all ain't get to the point quick enough.
Like
you hold scary.
Y'all ain't doing shit. Like I need y'all to be getting traps and shit. And Daphne and Fred got to go get their freak on a couple of times.
Okay,
you know,
off at all times of the goddamn.
It was
trial.
always Daphne and Fred. Always. I'm like, what they got going on? Y'all finna go around the corner and make out? You nasty. You nasty. Shaggy and Scooby was going to get some food.
As they should. They was off that shit.
Period. That was me watching Bones, NCIS, and Grey's Anatomy with my mother at like 6 to 9 years old. I loved Bones and NCIS.
Absolutely not.
I couldn't stand Grey's Anatomy.
6 to 9, I was minding my own damn business.
Norbit was the best. It definitely was.
So I got to like 11, 12. That's when I said, okay, stuff got to get a little bit more serious around here.
My mama and daddy sat up and watched Law and Order all the time. And my dad didn't like watching CSI because CSI, they showed you the autopsies. And he didn't like that shit because one time they had found a dead body and the coroner had cracked open that man's chest and they showed the chest lifted off the bed. And daddy said, change that shit. My dad, he did not like seeing that man's rib cage. He was like, turn this shit off.
That bitch off.
I said, Pop. He said, turn this shit off. It's a big rib cage in his hand. I said, yes. It's a rib cage, Daddy. What you want me to do?
Turn that bitch the fuck off.
My mama sit up and watch CSI all day, but I think of all the franchises, my favorite. Mine was the original. I like the original CSI. If I had to put them in order, it'd be CSI, CSI Miami, and then CSI New York. But I could binge watch New York the most out of all three of them.
The original CSI had thing sitting with the miniature killer, right?
Yeah. The killers on there were great. CSI's was a little too. The Miami was a little too personal sometimes. Everybody like
fucking Horatio and what's the name?
Fucking Delco kept getting shot in the head all the time. Horatio was getting shot, kidnapped. Nigga ended up having a son and shit. It was crazy. But with CSI New York and CSI Las Vegas, there was each season had a centralized serial killer or just a killer in general. The miniature killer on CSI was one of the best story arcs they had. It was so good. That lady used to make miniatures of people and then put it to their house and then kill them exactly how she had the miniature set up.
And then what messed them up when they found out it was a girl.
It was a lady.
It was a lady, wasn't a dude.
Schroeder played for us?
Mm-hmm.
Since when?
He was the first trade that we did when we turned to DeAndre.
Oh, what he say about playing on our team?
He just decided to play for winning team. Oh,
are we a winning team?
He was playing for Sacramento, baby.
Okay, babe. Okay. I'm upset because Garland ain't there no more.
Yeah, Garland gone, baby.
I don't want my baby. They took my baby from me, Jerry. My mom be watching all the NCIS.
They said John Herbert not found on the Estes files.
Ooh.
John
I don't like
Herbert,
all the NCIS. Ooh. I don't like all of the NCISs. I didn't like LA, and I didn't like, I think it was Louisiana. I didn't like those.
New Orleans.
It was New Orleans. I didn't like those. I like the original. That was what I loved. That's what I watched. I stopped watching it after a while, especially after Ziva left.
That's when I stopped watching it.
I stopped watching it, but now they got Tony and Ziva over on Paramount Plus, and I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for it, Jared. We got too many goddamn streaming services in this damn house. Okay? And I pay for almost all of them. My daddy got up because he was getting ready to watch one of his shows because he watched The Nanny and shit. The Nanny come on. He watched Martin, The Nanny, which is wild that they got Martin on Peacock.
Mm-hmm. He watched on Peacock.
I'm like, you can watch Martin on Netflix. And he watches The Nanny religiously. My daddy watched The Nanny, Sanford and Son, and Martin. And that shit I didn't charge it on my card this month. He said, hey, Tip Day, what's wrong with y'all damn Peacock? I was like, I don't know. I haven't watched Peacock too much because none of the pay-per-views come on Peacock. So I don't go on there. And he's like, well, it's saying I got to upgrade. I'm like, upgrade to what? He said, I don't know. I went and looked. I said, I got to pay the bill. He's like, well, pay it. So I do. I'm like, Daddy, I pay for everything else. I pay for the Hulu. I pay for Hulu. I pay for AMC Plus. I pay for Stars. I have Stars.
Yeah, we do got AMC Plus.
Yes, I have. I pay for the Netflix. I pay for everything.
I forgot about the book. Why did we get Stars? What was on Stars that we was trying to watch?
I don't remember. It was something. But I got it for like a month for like $12. It was like for a year. I have it for a year for $12.
Yeah. I know you got AMC Plus because that was the only way you could watch TNA.
No, but I didn't know that I had to get AMC Plus.
Yeah.
But I had that and I got Amazon Prime. I have to pay a separate fee for that because my dad likes to watch BET Plus. I pay for majority of the damn streaming services.
Yeah, all the goddamn streaming shit we pay for.
My daddy don't pay for one. He paid for HBO Max and the FanDuel because he gotta watch his Cavs. But let one of them bitches go out there he watch and I pay for it. He get very upset.
Like, no, sir, we was broke.
How much is it? When I tell him how much it is, he's like, well, we just have to wait till y'all pay.
I can hold off for 2 seasons.
No, for real. I'll be like, Pops, go on to pay. I ain't put shit. No, I ain't put my money. And he say some of the most country shit to me. He's like, you be coming in the house, don't say dog, kiss my foot or nothing. I said, Daddy, what the fuck do that mean? What do that mean, Pop? Why would you say that to me? He sit up there. I said, Daddy, I can't pay the Hulu this week. I'm like, why don't you pay it? Shit, no, I pay all these goddamn bills in this house. I said, Daddy, what do shit no mean? What is that? So country ass, it just country.
I mean, shit, hell no.
He runs it together.
You ain't got time to say the whole thing.
You don't say shit. No, shit. Nah.
It's lazy. He talk lazy. No, my daddy couldn't take them autopsy scenes. He would make my mama turn it off.
You like grandma with men's and women's.
Especially when they would open up the cranium and the blood would spatter on the shield for my dad was like, Lily, turn that shit off now. I ain't trying to see that. They sawing at this man's head. It's real upset.
Yeah, so like, you're not even reacting to this. What is wrong with you? I'm like, what is the TV show? He was like, no, fuck that.
me and Bobby be sitting there watching niggas get stabbed. Daddy be freaking out.
And then he looking at me, he thought, Rod, you ain't making it no better. You're not reacting. What am I saying? Dad, I play video games. Come on now.
Dry watch worse shit. The fucking Resident Evil games are disgusting. They are disgusting.
Shot nigga in the forehead.
Fucking, and then like, it's not even that. It's the newer games that's crazy. It's Dead Rising. He plays Dead Rising. He plays Dead Island. There's he play a lot of zombie apocalypse game. Dry has traumatized me. I can't escape it. He always finds one. Every year he finds one that he obsesses with. And now I have to worry about Resident Evil. I'm just gonna close my eyes.
Yeah,
I can't.
now I come out in a couple weeks later.
Shut the fuck up, Jared.
Now I come out on the 27th.
Shut up. You're not putting it on the big screen. You're gonna play it on your little monitor TV over there and leave me the fuck alone. You're not torturing me with that shit. No.
Oh shit.
No, because sometimes you're like, man, babe, let me play it on the TV. No, because I have nightmares. And you know I don't sleep. Be laying here and I see something out the corner of my eye, I'm gone. I leave all of y'all motherfuckers in here. I will leave every one of y'all in this motherfucker. Ain't nobody eating me. God damn it. I'm going out on my own terms. Me too. I wanted to be born so bad. No baby though.
Oh, excuse me.
Damn. The fuck? I remember being so fascinated that I wanted to do them for a living. And my family was like, no, you don't. Honestly, Rico, I feel like you would probably thrive in that kind of environment. I'm not even trying to be funny. My mom watches the Gibbs origin show. I haven't seen it yet. I meant to ask Mom if it was good or not. And now they have NCIS Hawaii, which I don't even think they're gonna keep that one going. I don't think nobody watching it. Child, the way I know the lines from the Martin show from front to back in my sleep, that's my show. My dad watches Martin religiously. I know every single episode of that show, but I have a couple favorites. Blackboard Jungle Fever is one. I Got a Secret is the other one. The Talent Show is one. Romantic Weekend.
Yeah.
The wedding episodes is about 3 or 4 of those episodes in succession I liked. The Players Ball. Everything. Yeah, with Martin's mom was getting scammed by the preacher.
Yeah, Reverend Lovejoy.
Yeah, Reverend Lovejoy was scamming them. It's a couple episodes of Martin that I love, that I will watch over and over and over again. It's only a couple episodes. It's not that I don't like all the episodes, but it's a couple episodes. I like the Halloween episode. The Halloween episode is one of my favorites. When they tricked Martin into thinking they all got possessed and kidnapped and shit. That shit was funny. And the apartment episode when they was snowed in and they and Martin wouldn't pay the $5.
Yeah, come on, I can't pay the $5.
I can't pay the $5. He was like, well, I was thinking 4. I was thinking 3.
And Martin was making it seem like he was $100. It
was $5. And that nigga was in the cold over $5.
$5.
Some of them episodes was a hot mess. The whole show was. Listen, my dad is a whole kiki. Okay. I can't wait for Don to meet my dad. They ain't gonna do nothing but just cackle. And I'm gonna be cracking up. Cause Don is messy and my dad is messy. There's gonna be two peas in a pod.
Right.
I'm not allowed read your dad a chapter of my book and see if he can handle it. My father loves reading, so he probably would. No, he'd be okay. He used to read stuff like The City of Ember and damn, Dr. Putback. Who is that big bitch?
Thomas Bryant.
That is a big ass man. That's a big bitch right there.
Somebody we should have been giving minutes a long time ago.
When they wait till Garland leave, they want to let him play. Do he play World War Z games? No. Dry doesn't play that.
The closest thing I played to World War Z was
Days Gone.
Yeah.
I will say when it comes to zombie apocalypse games, he does have a particular style of game he enjoys. Like Dry likes those games that actually have lore and stories. I don't like the Dead Island and Dead Rising style zombie games where you just plop in the middle of a zombie apocalypse and everybody just coming after you. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. You just stuck on this island of dead people trying to kill everybody. And then you don't have shit else going for you. You know what I'm saying? But he'll play stuff like The Last of Us, Resident Evil, Days Gone. And those games are very specific to the lore of each game. So that I can appreciate. I'll pay attention to that. But I hate Resident Evil. It creeps me out. It really creeps me out. I'm just glad he don't play shit like Silent Hill because I would die in here.
Oh, baby, I played the first Silent Hill for the PlayStation and was scared shitless and they looked at that game sick. I was 13. I said, no, I play this shit. No, I'm out.
Kira went all OG on her shit. She said, "In Living Color was good." And I remember when Michael Jackson with video game premiere after the episode. You know what? I remember that Moonwalker video. I never had it.
I did.
But I remember the game.
I was disappointed.
Because you didn't get the glove.
No, because I played the arcade version of it. I played the arcade version of it first. And the arcade version was multiplayer. So I was thinking that when it came out,
that it would be multiplayer, and it's not.
No, it would be two-player like it was.
They need to bring it back out, remaster it, and bring it back out. But it ain't gonna do nothing but give all the money to Sony, bitch ass. Yeah. Anyway, if money wasn't a factor, I'd go get a degree in pathology. Well, you can't now because all the white folks mad that all of us minorities are smarter than them. So they mad at us. They are mad. Shit. They're like, we gotta get these niggas back to being dumb. They can't keep giving them education. They're getting too fucking big for their britches. My grandmother watches it. She always gets so mad when they cancel the shows they film in Hawaii. And So Help Me Todd, child. NCIS and So Help Me Todd. I've never seen So Help Me Todd.
I heard of So Help Me Todd, but I never watched it either.
I had that game, yeah. Well, as lovely as this conversation is, we are an hour and 23 minutes in, and we got to do SBC chat. I don't know. We might do this conversation again on Saturday. I ain't got nothing to do, and Jared probably gonna be with his cousins on Saturday. So I shall be here. I get deported for it, but I'll go down swinging. Period.
Ouch.
She used to laugh her lungs away. Oh, Tiffany said, y'all dry tonight. And we said, I bet. Y'all was. Shit. I can't talk about wrestling forever. I don't know how the other YouTubers do it. I don't know how they do it. I'm not going to be able to do that for the rest of my lives. I'm not going to be able to do that.
Say go point
All
by
right.
point for about 45 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta keep my mind fresh. Okay, we gotta keep firing on all cylinders here. But for those of you who are homebodies like me, on Saturday, we're gonna go live again on Saturday, and I will do reading and chill. And we can chit chat first before we get into the book. I'm gonna let Rico finish up on the rest of this chapter, and then we'll do his book next, and we'll start reading Black as Fuck History because it's Black History Month, and y'all need to learn some goddamn history. Okay, but we'll finish our fun conversation on Saturdays. So if you ain't got nothing to do, get you something to drink and some snackadoos, and you come over here and listen to me like a podcast as we read the book, and we're gonna have a good time like we always do. All right, now we're gonna do SBC chat because it always makes you feel better about your life. Okay. He said it's because you're meant to be multifaceted. That's fair enough. So, question number 1. We met at my cousin's wedding 2 years ago. He was there with his so-called wife. He wasn't my type, but he looked like he had money. So he met me in my prime. I was 86 pounds lighter back then. And he promised that if I kept our relationship on the low, he would give me the Barbie lifestyle, a furnished house, transportation, an allowance for my expenses. All I had to do was be available for him. I deserved the Barbie life. I wanted it. I left the relationship I was in and trusted Rick. Rick moved me into his house where his wife lived. He told me I was his girlfriend. He told her I was the help. She gave me chores. I refused. Big fight. But at this point, I have nowhere else to go because I left my man for this shit. So I told her she needs to talk to Big Rick about my role because I didn't come here to live here. I didn't come to live here to work. Rick called a meeting and told me to clean the house from top to bottom in front of her, but whispered all I had to do was him behind her back. I stayed for 2 months. Sometimes I cleaned, but he never gave me a dime. I was just cleaning and freaking for free. I want back pay. He promised a lifestyle, and I want my old man back. Advice: you're dumb. You're a dummy, bitch. You're a dummy, bitch. You're a dummy, bitch. You're telling me that you left a perfectly good man so that you could be with this weirdo, and you moved in his house under the pretense that you were a housekeeper and didn't want to keep house and was sleeping with him? Girl, please go find you something else to do. You gotta have better self-esteem than this. Because what are you talking about? And yes, I need a buffer because I haven't even outlined chapter 4. Yeah, so we're gonna give Rico some time. That's what your dumbass gets, period. Literally just threw herself at him for nothing. Like, you don't even think he's attractive, and that's the part that weirds me out. You're not attracted to him, and how you gonna get a Barbie lifestyle by being somebody's maid? Ugh, I feel like your name is Mimi and I'm Jocelyn. Hey, maid. I see you in your maid uniform like you always are. Molly the maid. Ugh. Do better. Question number 2. Me and my husband were on a cruise with my bestie and her husband. Her husband and I broke away from them and toured part of the call together. We ordered food, bought a few souvenirs. I gave him the best BJ ever on a public street in a foreign land. It was on our bucket list. The ship left us behind. We ran to try and catch it, but it was too late. That's how our spouses found out that we were a couple. My husband is divorcing me, and he and his wife are working things out. This isn't fair. I've lost my husband, my bestie, and my lover. If you were my life coach, what would you tell me to do?
Ain't nothing I can tell you to do, bitch.
Hold on, I'll tell you something. Hold on.
Damn.
How you gonna go to your life coach after you fuck up? That big of a fuck up.
Bye bye, bitch.
I Girl. Ugh. What was the reason? What was the reason?
Who the is that?
Who is that? Who is that? What do you want me to say? You were slobbing on this man's knob, and now you done lost your man and your friend and your family. All of that's gone. Meanwhile, he was able to coerce his wife into taking him back, but you done lost your. How y'all get caught up? This is the thing. Let me ask you a question. If you was giving him the best BJ in his life, why did it take you so long to do it? I mean, shouldn't it have been, it should have been relatively quick. If you choking right, double fisted that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened, sis? How y'all missed the boat? How y'all missed the boat? Because you was out here giving your friend's husband a BJ. Shouldn't you have been able to get that shit over with real quick? Like, I don't know. I don't think that was his best. I think that was just what he got at the time. I think that's what that was. Life coach or not, you need to get your shit together. Clearly, you have some insecurity issues. You are walking around here sleeping with it's the violations of the relationships that you were willing to destroy. You didn't care about your friend and her marriage. You didn't give a fuck about yours, and you didn't care about how your husband felt about the betrayal. Now you're sitting up here singing your shoulda, woulda, couldas because this man has decided he don't want to fucking be with you no more. I wouldn't want to be with your ass either because you don't give a fuck about him. You never did. So what you need to be doing is reevaluating why you were so willing to destroy your life, your husband's life, and attempted to destroy your best friend and her husband's life. And if y'all got kids, that's even worse because now you have fractured not one family, but two. So that's something you need to be unpacking in therapy, not asking no goddamn life coach. Go find you a therapist because clearly you got some daddy issues, mommy issues, abandonment, bitch, you everything. Get it together, you whore bell. Ugh. You finna go to take a shower or you have to go downstairs to take a shower, baby? No? Huh? You got to take a shower, love. I don't know if Daddy ordered the shower curtain and stuff yet. It is what it is. Question number 3. My girlfriend, dating 7 years, went to Norfolk, Virginia for her uncle's funeral. I stayed behind to take care of our dogs. My side chick was posting thirst traps, so I hit her up and invited her over into you and your girlfriend's house. We got high and did the thing with whipped cream, ice cubes, all of it. In her bed. Then we ordered pizza and ate in bed. At 2 a.m., I was trying to get her out, but she sleeps like a stone. I was furious, but she was snoring, so there was nothing I could do. About an hour later, she started nibbling, then scratching on my neck. I thought she wanted some more, so I turned over and she was snoring. She wasn't nibbling on me. It was a mouse that came to eat pizza that got tangled in her wig. It was clawing its way out. Oh! Walters. I screamed like a 10-year-old girl. She never moved, just laid there sleeping. I left and slept on the couch. I was traumatized. The next morning, she threw her bonnet on and left. She called later to yell about the mouse in her bonnet, and she almost crashed her car. And I just felt so bad because the house was a mess, and I had mice, and the poor mouse got stuck in that mess of a wig. Also, I cheated on my girl. I broke things off and decided to commit to my girl, but I can't sleep in the bed anymore because of that mouse. Where is the one? Where there's one, there's two. I can't tell my girlfriend why I can't come to bed, and we can't afford to move right now. I don't know what to do. I don't know, nigga. Call an exterminator.
Right.
Okay, none of this shit adds up. This does not have to do with anything. You put on yourself for nothing.
Call an exterminator, you dipshit.
What the
Go
fuck?
traps. What are you doing?
Are you okay? What
What is wrong with you?
You
Like
young. You gotta be like 19.
aside from the cheating, though, like you're sitting here crying about this mouse, and don't get me wrong, I get it, but like, dude, call an exterminator. The
Like
fuck is
you ain't
going
even gotta.
on?
You can literally just say you ordered some pizza. Or you ordered some food for yourself. Fell
Or
asleep and
I
it was
saw a
mouse.
mouse in the house. I saw it in our room. Well, how'd you come across the mouse? Well, I was sleeping. It was nibbling on my back. I had to get up out the bed. That's why I don't want to go in there. I'm scared.
Bitch.
Okay, well, we gotta get an exterminator in here. That's all you got to say. Why are you so stupid?
People don't know how to think for anything.
It's just dumb. You dumbs as hell. Question number 4. For 8 years, I've been an adjunct professor at several colleges simultaneously to patch together a livable wage. You are a professor and you can't make no money? Mm. Look like your ass ain't been tenured nowhere. What happened? Great. One university has offered me an assistant professor position, full time, better pay, and benefits. Only problem is I possibly got a college student pregnant. The student has been crashing out about me online since I refused to leave my fiance. I know this may come up in my online background check. What to do? I want this girl to delete the post and abort the child and just go away, but she won't. I don't have the money to pay her off. Advice. Why are you sleeping with students? So here's how this works. Okay, when you're a professor at a school, you are legally not allowed to sleep with a student. There's ethics violations that come into play, and that shit is serious. Okay, you could be fired, and a lot of times other schools will tell other schools about that type of behavior, and that will get you blackballed. You'll get blacklisted from ever being able to teach. Okay, so my question is, why would you jeopardize your potential future as a professor in a college where you could get benefits and be able to take care of yourself? Why would you jeopardize all of that for some little girl that knows how to swing her ass for a little bit? Then you're mad because the girl don't want to abort the baby and she's crashing out on you online. All right. The only way you're going to be able to get away or be able to fight this is, number one, you have to determine the timeline of this girl's pregnancy. If she got pregnant around the time that you were teaching at the school, there's a problem there. That will affect your new job. If she got pregnant after you left, it won't affect your new job. Unfortunately, there is a loophole there. You won't have to worry about it if she's pregnant after you left the job, because technically you were no longer her professor, and technically you could sleep with her because she was an adult and so were you. Now, morally is a different story. You still could end up losing your fiance in your whole life. You can't just make her go away. You need to accept the fact that this girl is pregnant. and let it be what it is. You might want to, have a different profession because I don't think you're going to be teaching much longer. Question number 5. I've been dating Lyon for. His name is Leon, by the way. I'm just calling him Lyon. I've been dating Leon for 7 months. I'm in a relationship with somebody else, but Leon was my work husband that became so much more to me. This is why you don't have work husbands and work wives. I go to AJ job and tear some shit up, okay? Not fucking playing. Since I have to be your home wife, I need that bitch to come up off of half of her paycheck so we can get the fuck up out of here. Since you want to be your work wife so bad, pay some bills around this motherfucker. Don't be a hoe, be a good one. God damn it. Anyway, things were good until my birthday. I expected to have a birthday lunch with Leon at work and dinner with my boyfriend later. Leon called off on my birthday. The next day, he didn't give me a gift. Me, baby, what's wrong? Why are you dodging me? Him, I don't want you to get confused. We was just fuck buddies. I am not the man to invest in your dreams or buy you gifts. We fuck. And sometimes I'll buy you a coffee. God damn. What do you want?
Pants.
Baby, he said you thinking a little bit too much of me.
This was something sweet.
Right.
You thought you had a friend. Yeah.
She said, I've spent thousands of dollars on Leon. I donated to his house repair fund, and I was hurt and stunned. I pulled back from him. A month later, he pops up with a girlfriend. They hosted a housewarming party, and he didn't invite me. What do you think happened? Was he using me for sex, or did he
Yes.
fall in love with me and got scared? I miss him, and I want him to leave his relationship and commitment to me. We are soulmates. Should I pursue him? I'll leave my man if he asks me to. Girl, you stupid. That nigga told you what it was. With your dumb ass.
You invested in him. You're goofy.
You're an idiot. Question number 6, ladies and gentlemen. I move around often. Bitches be tripping. Trying to get a rise out of me and then flash their shocked Pikachu face when I respond. I try to keep my hands to myself, but they test me. So I left Top Town, Kansas City, Kansas, because I caught a felony domestic violence warrant with my baby mama. Oh, so you beat the shit out your baby mama. You got a woman beater. You're a woman beater. Okay. I want someone to whoop your ass. I met a single mom on Facebook, Melanie, and I moved to Detroit. Her daughter is 10, stays with her daddy Monday through Thursday, and we pick her up from karate practice on Friday nights and keep her for the weekend. Her daughter is always talking slick to me, so I smacked her. Oh, hell no. Hell no. What the fuck? Lit her face on fire. She ran to the living room, then ran back to the kitchen, jumped into the air, and kicked me in my head and neck. She karate kicked the shit out of you. Oh my God. I blacked out and woke up in the ambulance with swollen eyes and a busted lip. I think at some point the daughter beat me when I was knocked out. But I'm looking at charges for hitting the girl. I'm back in Top Town on bail again from the previous warrant but my whole body leans to the left since my injury. I have to travel to Detroit for the new charge. I want Melanie to see about me. I want her to drop the charges. After I deal with my issues here, I want at least to have a relationship with Melanie Monday through Thursday when her maniac daughter ain't home. How to get her to take me back? Nigga. Now she karate kicked you in your shit and you bad and you scared. You was a pussy ass nigga and you got your ass whooped. That's what the fuck you get. Little bitch. A 10-year-old beat the shit out you. Period. Let's go. I fucks with that. the glorious, and that's it. That's all.
See the horse
Ain't
jump
no
out
advice
this
to
week.
give. I don't give advice to woman beaters. Fuck that nigga. Besides, it look like you might want to stay away. That little karate kid might be looking for you, hunting your ass down. Judo kick the shit out your ass in your head and neck. And you say your shit leaning right now. You can your whole body leaning. That's crazy. Oh, I do not feel bad for you. I really don't. But y'all know what? We'll be back on Friday. And we'll be back on Saturday. What the day is? Tuesday. We'll be back. Okay? So y'all make sure y'all rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back on Friday to recap SmackDown. And I might give y'all a little bit of TNA. And we will be back on Saturday, do a little reading and chill, and just have a little conversation. All right? I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling content. Check out our merch and consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, special emojis, and members-only content.